thought, man of my city, man of my word. Put on my kids, I gotta swerve, I gotta dip, I gotta burn, I gotta lit, I got it worked out to the way I own 100% of my shit. I got it worked out where I got platinum right under my lips. Ayy, heard they talk about me. Rockstar, pop star, ripping my jeans. Big body bands, I'm whipping the mean. White on the minds, you whipping the clean. Space on the testy, please do not test me. I really swerve this future machine. Life is a movie, I do it truly. You see the drip, I step on the scene. You lean when I lean.
And just like that, we back on the air. As you can see, welcome back to another reckless discussion with my crazy ass family. Rome has a hookah. Let's point that out first of all. Ghetto ass.
Ghetto.
Oh my God.
Wow. It ain't ghetto, it's life.
So what is it, like a cigarette, a mobile cigarette?
It's the way of life today.
Ooh, it's the way of life today.
Yeah, I smoke hookah every night, so.
You do smoke hookah every night, but not during an episode.
Can we just share the love?
Yes,
okay,
we can
lover.
share the love, Rome. That's why the name of this episode is Are You Mentally There? Okay? So, it's a lot going on in today's world, and it's really good to check up on people sometimes, whether they're close to you. I honestly check up on my fans. Real shit. Like, some fans that I notice that comment a lot frequently, and I'll be familiar with the name. They'll DM me, I'll DM them back, ask them how they're doing. I actually like doing stuff like that because you never know who's going through what, and you never know who you can help. And truth is, sometimes people be tired, honey.
Truth is, I'm tired.
That's the exact truth, right? And that means, when you get tired, sometimes it causes for a break, a mental break. Mm-hmm. So the first segment is my crazy ass family. I want to know, how are y'all? How are y'all?
Stay sanctified.
Mentally, I feel like I'm having a little anxiety lately.
Okay.
There's a lot going on, monkeypox, coronavirus, So I've been home.
Okay.
Do you feel like you have any of either?
No, because I wear my mask 24/7.
Which still means nothing, but
means nothing, and I go nowhere.
Okay.
But it's just my honest truth, right?
Yeah, I've been
having a little bit of anxiety. We all know that when it comes to like social things that are going on, I'm very hip to it. Like you know this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I've always been that way. I, in some sense, was raised by doomsday preppers, so we prepared for circumstances that were beyond our control. I feel like it was like a kind of a militant growing up.
Yeah.
So when there is something going on, I know a lot about it, and I'm always ready and prepared.
Always.
So like when it's a crazy time going on, the numbers are going up and monkeypox is floating around. Now I'm very much in like prepare mode.
Because this is a new pandemic, a new epidemic that we have to worry about now on top of COVID.
Yeah.
And amongst other things that was before COVID.
Yeah.
But now it's a
And I'm not scared, but it's a natural instinct for me to be prepared. Like it's so weird. Like I'm not scared of COVID, like at all. Like I'm just not. Like I'm healthy and everything, but I'm just like I just always am ready to face whatever.
And you're supposed to be. And there's nothing wrong with being scared if you are. Because also, you have monkeypox over here, you have COVID, and then Ebola just resurfaced as well. That's when you bleed from each and every hole from your body and you don't live longer than 7 days. So that's
And they're poisoning our food in America. It's like a lot going on. The weather, this global warming storms.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
How's
you asked how he's feeling. How y'all feeling?
Well,
everyone else?
honestly, being 100% transparent, very real, I feel like that I am at the best that I've ever been in my life.
Oh my God, that was so great.
And I say that, and I say that, I say that because I've in the last 30 some episodes, I've been very transparent, very boisterous, talked about a lot of things that have been holding me down personally for so long. And now I'm able to express it, and then to have the feedback of fans and people that are waiting for this to air every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on YouTube, Reckless Discussions with Jess and her crazy family. You know what I'm saying? So I've got a lot off of my chest, which has helped me become a better person. And you never know, like just talking really does cure the soul. So I really feel like I'm at my best. I thought I was in my prime 4 years ago. Baby.
You
ready? Baby.
Swing that dick around, ain't it?
Hold on, I ain't trying to swing. All right,
Rome,
maybe a little
how
bit.
are you?
Maybe a little bit.
How are you, Rome?
Roll me wrong.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I just feel like, when it rains, it pours. When something happens negative, you be like, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
I can overcome that. but it's like everything else rain down on you. Mm-hmm. But I think this is what's gonna build my character, build the character of the people that surround me. Mm-hmm. And, you know, me as the head of honcho, I just, you know, we all gonna still stand forward and make the best of it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
only stress about, I mean, I don't even stress, but like I can't stress about what I can't control. Mm-hmm. I only, you know, make do with what I can control.
That's right.
So, I mean, I'm okay. I'm fine.
Okay.
I ain't at my best, you know, like my brother to my left, but I'm fine. On the outside, it look great. Shit. But, you know, sometimes me personally, I get up and I dress according to the way my mood.
Yeah. Yeah, you never look like what you're going through.
Lately, I just dressed. I want people to perceive me. But I'm really going through it deeply, and not even women-wise, kids-wise, none of that.
Life.
It's just life. So,
and I appreciate you say that, because
I dress that shit up everywhere.
A lot of people know, you know, I do the motivational talks online every now and then. Like I'll put a motivation talk, and one of my things was a while ago was every day that you get up, take a shower, wash all of the issues that you have down the drain. One thing I do is I pray in the shower, because I feel like that's my most vulnerable stage. I'm naked, I have no clothes on, I have nothing on, so everything that I'm dealing with is being washed down the drain as I'm praying it off of me. You know, and I always tell people, get up, even if you're going to the store, put on some clothes, because clothes is gonna make you feel better as a person, and it's gonna make people perceive you different. That's true. Don't ever look like what in fact you're going through, because people will perceive you as that.
Yep.
You know.
And I watched the Carisha and Kevin Gates episode. I loved it, but it's like I related to everything. You know, Kevin Gates is one of my favorite rappers.
Okay.
But it's like, you'll do the same thing I do.
Just don't touch
most of the times. Like I take a hot shower at night.
Don't touch them.
Most people, even my girl, don't know that I take a cold shower in the morning. It
like a
refreshes
full,
me.
like 5 to 10 minute shower?
I knew she was about to ask that.
Cold because I get up so early. We work 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Right? So I get up, shower, wake me up. You know, and I be struggling, but once I get out the shower, brush my teeth, and I get in the car,
new man,
I'm woke.
New
man. You feel me? So like when he was stating those type of things, like I felt that, but like, man, I go through it. I just be trying, you know, I come outside every day and I dress it up very well so that people can look at me as though Roman J ain't never lacking. You feel me?
But that's also who you are and who you've been since I met you. You know, you always had the freshest of the freshest, all of that. And sometimes I would be wondering how the fuck he got it, because sometimes niggas ain't had no money. Like, how the fuck you get all fresh like that? But then I realized, you know, when we was younger, he was taking clothes back to the store and switching them out. Whoa. But you never, ever looked like what the fuck you been through. You always look good, man. Yeah, I help you, you know, whatever. But sometimes your peers aren't enough. You know, sometimes it's not what a person can do for you. Sometimes you need to go through things. Yeah. And you can come out better, you know? So that brings me to the next segment, needing a helping hand, all right? So recently on P-Valley, you know, Lil Murda, he was able to notice one of his friends was struggling with a mental struggle, you know what I mean? You know, and he was able to see it, you know? Are you willing to help or even notice that something's not right with people around you that you see every day?
I'm big on that. And I say that because, of course, you know, you guys know, like, I went to school for that shit and I read that shit in a book. Yeah. So to see that shit in your face, it's like, all right. So I pick up, once again, Kevin Gates said it too, I pick up on energy. Yeah. If I come around Prince, I'm gonna say Prince a lot because I can see when Prince is off. Yeah, yeah. I pick up on, all right, your energy, Prince, not yo, but my bro energy ain't right, you know? Me having a rapport I have with him, I'm gonna ask him because I feel like I can ask him that and he'll give me his honest response. And I can test that. You have pulled me to the side multiple times. Yeah. Like, and I would never do it in public because he might not want to answer in public. Yeah. So I'd be like, bro, what's up? You all right? Yeah. If he say I'm fine, bro, boom, I'm gonna leave it alone because he may not want to talk about it right then and there. But eventually, me opening up that lane or that door, he'll come back and be like, bro, and let you know what's going on. You asked me earlier, I'm really not all right. Yeah. So like I gotta pick up on your energy and like, and that, I give off that because honestly I be wanting people to ask me. People look at you so materialistically and they feel like you ain't got it. You don't go through no problem. Like, but you really be going through not fucked up shit, but fucked up shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, y'all, that's why I'm big on, calling your people and ask them, are you okay?
Even in the group text, we have a group text. We have a group chat for Reckless. Me, London, Prince, and Rome. And Rome really is the only one that will be like, yo, I miss y'all. Hope y'all have a good day. Now, we all wish each other good days. We all say hope all is well. We all, all that generic shit. And we all do genuinely care about each other. But Rome just did it the other day. Like, hey, miss y'all. You know what I mean? And me and London didn't say shit. Bitch, I was ready to get to it because I know I ain't say nothing.
I know, it's like, I'm such a bitch because
I don't miss them.
But y'all
But I don't even know why. It's like,
but listen though, honestly, y'all didn't. But I didn't. Y'all didn't. But I wasn't sensitive about that. I was just more so. I say shit, not saying so much shit.
Yeah.
And I basically was saying that.
You needed
like,
love
bro,
at that
like,
point.
I get it. I call y'all my bros.
Yeah.
I say that to say like, I've been really going through shit. I miss y'all, and I haven't been around y'all to talk about the shit. So it's like it's bothering me in because I feel like when I talk to y'all say little ad-libs and shit. But like when I talk about it with y'all, I get comfort.
Yeah.
I get comfortable with talking to people who ain't gonna get mad at me and be like, oh, bitch, but you
no
just
judgment.
But so
we may joke around a little bit, but when it comes to the nitty gritty and getting serious,
that's what I'm saying. That's why the fuck London should have said I miss you too.
We get absolutely. I agree,
but I understand.
But we get serious with that.
But me, Rome, I'm the understanding person. I'm understanding that.
She wasn't doing shit.
She probably wasn't, but I'm understanding that everybody does.
You never said anything.
And that's why
everybody
my response,
does do shit.
And that's why my response was what it was. I was like, hey, we all going through shit. We all thrive. We all been busy. Everybody got accomplishments within ourselves that we have been away from each other, that we all accomplishing and dealing with. You got the brand new baby. Congratulations, by the way.
Yes.
You got the baby that you taking care of. You being an extravagant father. Congratulations for that too, because black men don't generally do that. So congratulations for that. You know what I mean? London has got a new place. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Jessica just bought a goddamn motherfucking estate. Congratulations to you. There's why the fuck you can't get black people credit, why all your hair? Like, come on, bro.
All right, I'm sorry.
Like Jessica bought an estate, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got to be in the actual movie that I ain't even playing, or show that I ain't planning to be in. You know what I'm saying? So shit has been moving appropriately. It's just that we haven't been together, and it has been like a lack in between us. But you can reach out anytime. Anybody can reach out anytime on this panel. Not
and
anybody,
that's why when Jess was feeling the way she felt, and I'm like, you know what, like,
how did she feel?
I was feeling that way too. I think that's the issue.
All right, it's about me and him. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, not even
bitch, I was just saying. I haven't talked to him.
It's about us, but I was like, just how we can postpone, we can film a later date. Right. And she like, no. In the back, mama, I'm like, you just don't know what I'm going through.
Right.
And I don't want to talk about it because it's an open case, but like, I'm really doing, I'm like my job. Y'all always know I say, I'm gonna work. Yeah. My livelihood is online.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
I got a CPS case at work where a kid was allegedly said that I did something to him, but cameras show otherwise. So because CPS couldn't pin it from the cameras, they want to try to charge.
Okay.
Get out.
So it's like, I'm thinking bigger than beyond because, bro, it's bigger than with me than this.
Because you can go to jail.
Home.
So they're saying that you hit him.
They saying I hit him and used a deadly weapon.
They
saying I hit him and used they saying I hit him and used a deadly weapon. The deadly weapon was a cast on his arm. It come from the kid stomped his arm. That's how he got the cast.
Okay.
So they trying to pin, you hit him with a cast. Ongoing thing. Okay. And I'm gonna speak about it.
All right.
Well, we don't have to air it.
No, we do.
If he
wants to speak about it,
I'm gonna speak about it. Ongoing thing. He got a cast on his arm. Kids from the group home stomped his arm. Cast didn't stop it. I mean, staff didn't stop it at the moment, I guess.
Right.
So he amazingly had bruises and scars on his face from me doing this, but yet it wasn't reported till a week later.
What?
So we got a story together.
So CPS want to go put their story, and then it's like,
but you're not a confrontational person. Anybody
not
knows
with kids.
Not
with kids. So me even confrontating this child is because I knew that the kids didn't fucking like him, and I tried to calm him down before it escalated.
Right.
And it basically was, all right, you don't do this, the TV get cut off.
Okay.
Right. Now the TV get cut off. All the fucking kids on the unit want to beat you up again.
Because it's your fault.
Because it's your fault.
Yeah.
And they only got about 30 minutes to go in their rooms. So CPS tried to say, oh, well, you did this or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, okay. Y'all gave me the case July 1st. July 1st, I was not at work. But that's another stressful, mind you. I worked July 30th, but I worked on a girls unit. The case didn't excel until he seen me taking food on this unit. And then after that, 5:30, I'm off work. They're like, oh, it's a case. I'm like, okay, well, I ain't worked with him in about a week. So why wasn't nursing notified when these scars off his cast was on his face? It's like, what? So it's like, that's the stressful part because I'm like, school about to start back up. I'm dealing with, me going back to teaching my second graders and stuff like that, my tutoring. And I'll be feeling like, fuck everything else I got going on. This is my livelihood that y'all want to play with because y'all want to sweep y'all shit under the rug. But y'all know this group home is some bullshit.
And then if that's the case, if they actually, if it goes the little boy's way, that will affect you moving forward.
And the group home don't give a fuck about the workers. Let me tell you why. And this is for all you motherfuckers who got PRP group, everybody who got own businesses. Y'all don't give a fuck about the workers. Why? Because we y'all money coming out. We y'all money going out.
Right.
So y'all can easily replace us.
Right, yeah.
They're your money coming in. So you want to protect them.
Yeah. And that's how it is.
So every time you get in contact or an altercation with one of these group home kids, they like, oh, fuck you, bitch, I'm gonna get you fired.
And listen,
and they therapists agree with it.
And for the record, we all know how kids can be, especially these days. We all know how teenagers are. We all know how young kids can be. They feel very entitled. They feel, it's a lot of disrespectful kids out there, but it's a lot of lost kids as well who need help, But it's easier these days to get an adult locked up.
And then
for doing something
parent,
that they really didn't do.
Your parent put you in there. Your parent put you in there, but your parent wanna police everything that goes on in there.
If you want to still parents,
keep your child home. What the fuck with you then?
Where you supposed to be?
You discipline your own child.
Yeah.
Don't try to police somebody. Discipline your child and how shit go when you was
when
weak.
It's convenient.
You was weak and you couldn't control. You not control because I don't want to ever see you controlling our child. But you ain't feel the initiative to, all right, I'm gonna deal with this shit on my own because I took the initiative and I had this child, so I'm gonna deal with it.
I know, but sometimes parents. They give birth and they can't handle it. Sometimes people fall under the pressures and sometimes people have mental issues.
I get that.
They can't handle it.
You ain't got too many issues. You ain't got too many issues when every time something happens with your child, you want to go to the courts.
And then keep
your child home with you.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's it.
So
that's the depression I've been dealing with lately because it's bigger than Woodburn.
Yeah.
I got a whole life outside of it. I got 5 kids I got to raise and eat. I just had a month child.
And they gonna be good.
How they gonna feel if daddy ain't around them? All for a child who want to make allegations because his parents don't love him.
But you're gonna be around. You're gonna be around.
Yes,
I get it. I made question.
I made that
public be around.
Because this is the shit that black men who really care go through. But that's that's where I'm at mentally. It ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on home, honestly.
I got you.
And the case is on my son's birthday. So.
Which son?
Bryson.
Oh, okay.
I gotta go to court on my son's birthday.
On baby birthday. Okay.
I gotta go fight for another child.
And you gonna beat that shit.
He's going to.
But listen, here's the narrative, y'all. I gotta go fight for another child who parent don't love him. But I love mine and I can't be with mine.
Well, you can't say that his child don't.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it. You weak.
Okay.
You give your child up and the courts ain't tell you gotta give your child up, you weak.
Okay.
And that's that.
You're right.
I'm sorry. If you felt otherwise, you'd have got an abortion. I'm against abortions, I really am. But if you felt otherwise, come on, man. Stop being Brenda's.
So Jess, how have you been mentally?
I honestly have had it is I don't like to claim certain things. It's been very hectic, stressful, but it's all good stress on my end. I'm a homeowner now. I recently closed on an estate, huge, not far from Baltimore City, but far enough where I don't have to be in the city. And it's a lot. I didn't know that with homeowning comes construction, and you are now your own project manager, your own CI, you're your own, you're your own maintenance man, you're your own landlord. There's nobody that you can call. You have to, and it's not even the financial part of it, it's the decision making. I've never done in-home decor. I've never done interior decorating. I've never done any of this. It's a lot, but it's coming along. very well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My career is going well. I was actually up for a Old Spice commercial. Yeah, and I wasn't able to do it.
Oh,
shit.
So if you can turn the camera to her, why wasn't I able to do the Old Spice commercial?
She ain't want them putting you on a horse.
I wish that was.
What it was like, I wanted to ask.
Hey, y'all.
I wish that was.
No, London.
Hey, yo.
It's the body. It's her face and a horse.
No, turn the camera. Why wasn't I able, babe? What's going on?
Sometimes being multitasking, you can not respond to a message that you possibly intended to, and things slip through the cracks sometimes when you're working really hard.
Yeah,
Big
and
time.
honestly, London helps run my company. Like, she is the sole proprietor in everything. She runs Jess Hilarious LLC. She wears many hats, and she's not my assistant anymore. She is my manager, So with that comes a lot more duties and, a lot of things. And she has a lot. Then she still has her own life and her own business, and
I'm a new landlord too.
And she's a new landlord. She puts all of that on the back burner a lot for me and my company and shit like that. And she just forgot this. She didn't press send on an email, just multitasking. And
I hate it so bad.
I was not able to do the commercial.
She's been sending me she's been sending me Old Spice deodorant balls every day for a week.
Every day.
Matter of fact, for 2 weeks straight.
2 weeks. It's 2 weeks. Every day. And I'm going to send them every fucking day until Old Spice go out of business.
Right now.
And I'm going to send them every day until Old Spice goes out of business.
We're going to tag Old Spice.
Because, we're going to tag
Let's get over there.
Because, let's get on over there.
Can we get over, please?
So, but other than all that, y'all know that's just jokes, because like she has said, even though I did that, God works in mysterious ways. You're on your way to bigger and better things, and not downplaying Old Spice, but you have so much in store for you that shouldn't linger very, very long. And it does not. I still think about it, but that was just something for me to pull her leg on. I actually am doing okay. I'm actually doing okay. It's just a lot. I wear many hats too, and I have a lot. I be wrecking my brain about shit, but I'm okay. I'm really okay. And I have a good support system too. So that's really, really good. I have a really good support system.
So Jess, goes back to the question. Mm-hmm. If someone is going through something, would you notice it?
I would. I always notice with you. I always notice with you. Mm-hmm. Rome, it's not that I don't notice. If I don't talk to him, I don't know. If I talk to him, I know his tones. Like Rome, it's a, what's going on? Hello? Because usually he has something that he says every time I call him. If he's in a good mood or if he's just doing okay. He'll be like, what's up, baby girl? I'll always get baby girl. If I don't get that, if it's just a hello, what's wrong? I'm not around Rome as much as I'm around, Prince. I'm not even around London as much as I'm around. But she just recently moved closer. She moved back. So, but I know her like the back of my hand.
We talk on the phone a lot.
Yeah, so I do know. And then also, I have a best friend, Sheena. I'm able to know. One time she was drinking a little bit more than she usually do, and I knew something was wrong. I didn't ask her. Sheena's very secretive. She's very, very, very closed. She does not like her issues put on Front Street, whether it's just me and her or me and a bunch of other people. She's very secretive, but I noticed that she was going through something. She's been my best friend for 9 years, and ever since my son was 1. And I know that, and she is a drinker, but she was drinking way more, And I'm like, what the fuck going on? She didn't tell me right then and there. Because like I said, I didn't ask. I just said that mentally to myself, what the fuck going on with her? And I asked her later on, which is horrible. I should have asked her right then when I noticed. And she was like, oh yeah, I was going through, my grandmother was, having an aneurysm and all that. It was just a lot, my grandmother's my baby. And I'm like, I knew it was something. So I'm able to pick up. However, I penalized myself for not saying something because I could have been there. I could have been her comfort for that. So we have to start being there, not just Hope all is well is good. That's why I call those generic ass answers. You have to get inside and be like, yo, how are you? Sometimes a motherfucker be like, yo, I'm good. But you can tell by the, I'm good, if they lying or not.
Yeah.
No, what's wrong? Now, not probing, because that'll push a person away, but you have to make it safe for them.
I agree.
To tell you have to feel safe. Because these days and age, because these days, people will use what you're going through against you when it's convenient for them.
Yeah.
You know, and I have done that before, and I promise you, I never want to be that type of person again. So yes, I am able to pick up on things, and I am able to extend, you know, just advice or whatever. That's why on Carefully Reckless, my podcast that I have with Black Effect and iHeartMedia, I've turned Carefully Reckless into like a therapist safe place. I've literally made it Jess Fix My Mess. You know, I'm known as Jess with the Mess, but I help people on that podcast. You know, I love to do that. I feel like I have so much to offer in that sense, and I really do like to help people. So yes.
That's good.
Next question, bitch. You always, you know something about you. You know what? No, man, I'm gonna fix you after this.
Sarcastically congratulating you.
Yeah, you know what? This bitch, she gonna say, yeah, that's good. Anyway, first of all, get on my nerves, bitch. All right. Are you the strong friend that rarely gets a how are you? If so, do you need a hug?
I do.
You're the strong friend that never gets a how are you?
Yes, I have been going through a lot mentally. Like, it's been really hard for me. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, I be like tripping a little bit. I be like, I could totally sympathize with people who go crazy or go to a mental home because I haven't been good. I haven't been okay mentally.
What do you feel like it is? Like, if you could pinpoint one thing.
It's anxiety. I have severe anxiety.
Okay.
I have health anxiety. I have regular life anxiety.
Yeah.
And I try to pray it away, but like sometimes I feel like my mind is taking control and I have no control. And I meditate and everything. It's horrible. I haven't been good. Like, it's just so many great things happening around me, but I'm not there to feel it because I'm already I'm in my head. And everybody swear I'm so strong and I'm so confident and I come up that way, but inside I be really, really struggling mentally.
Same way. Like, he doesn't wear his shit outside. You don't wear your shit outside. So how can someone even see what's going on with you?
So
because
annoying.
you're not the type to put that shit on the forefront. You are the type who will stay discreet and hard work in London, put her head up and push forward, but be like, inside.
Oh, very much crushing inside.
Yeah. So that's why people don't see it, you know.
So you said, do I need a hug? Yeah.
You do?
I do.
Aww.
I've been really, I'm depressed. Not depressed.
Watch y'all makeup.
And it's big ass head.
I know, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hug you with that fucking head on.
So, I don't like London.
You in church?
I agree with everything you say, London. I think but me personally, I'm that strong friend. I always been big on communication with your friends, your family, because like my mom died.
Yeah.
But it's like, I got a friend. Last week, him and his wife, they invited me out at a heart to heart, and this is the first person who sat me down and like really like broke me down.
Yeah.
He asked me a question, like his wife. He asked me a question like, do you blame yourself for your mother's death? My answer was yes.
Why?
Because I wasn't there to save her. You said wrong. You wasn't her savior.
Yeah.
She was supposed to save you. I'm like, oh, you're right. So for these last years, since I've been beating myself up, like I wish I was there. But I just dropped me off to my dad. Same way me I do with my kids. Like, drop me off. But it's like, yeah, I'm that strong friend who, bro, I want you to call me, ask me sometimes, are you all right? Because you never might know. You, depending on who the person is who might ask you, are you okay? Might make your day better.
Yeah.
That shit real, man. Like,
it is.
You don't know, you got people, man, like me, like, who want to smash themselves in front of a wall because of shit not going their way. Or thinking that's the easy way out. And it's really not. That's the weak way out. You know, easy way is, the strong way is just, as a man, bro, stand the fuck up and face that shit.
You get through that shit.
And one of the things I learned through those moments was, bro, wrong. Stop procrastinating. Handle your motherfucking business.
Yep. That's right.
Stop saying that, oh, I can postpone this. I pay this later. No. Because that shit add up and it build up. And then when the shit build up and where something else might happen, you can't even take care of this.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like that's one of my biggest things, do these mental health breaks and do all the bullshit. Like I think I am that strong friend, you know? And I tell all my friends, man, the fuck up, take care of your business.
That's right.
And put what matters first. So that's why I say a lot of times, like, 6 hard months of just grinding, no spending, no nothing, and change your whole life. And I'm a firm believer of that now, because I'm at a most down moment in my life. I still smile.
And you make your own reality. You create your own
You control
reality.
your own destiny.
You do not let nobody else do it for you. So I love that. You know, that's my man right there. That's my motherfucking brother. So yeah.
That's my brother.
Yeah. Am I the strong friend? I am the strong friend. However, a lot of people check on me. I'm not gonna sit here and act like people don't. You know, all 3 of them do. My parents, I'm blessed to still say that I do have both of them. They still check on me. My relationship is so much better with me and my dad now. You know, so I'm happy about that. I have, you know, other companions as well. You know, my son be like, "What's wrong with you? You all right?" Even though he act like his dad, he'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you talking to me like that?" You know? And then I'll be like, "Oh shit, I'm taking it out on him." But, you know, he recognizes things. My son is 10 now, and some shit, he'd be like, "I ain't do nothing to you, so why are you acting like that?" You know, and then you have to check yourself. A lot of times also when you're going through things, is nothing wrong with checking yourself either. Don't look for people, you know, to blame. I actually did that a lot in the past. Check yourself, because if it's a lot of the same shit happening with you, it's not them. It's you. You know, and that's what you have to do. You have to pay it forward and really get in your own head. What is wrong with me? Let's figure it out. And if you're not, it's so many outlets. It's so much therapy. And I know the first thing that pops into some people's minds is, "Oh, I don't want to sit on no couch or lay on no couch and tell no white woman or no black woman or no white man or black man about what I got going on." Why? You go to Instagram, you tell Instagram for a bunch of people to break you down. You know, you keep it inside and it's not doing anything but bottling up.
Them not giving you the response you need as a social media would.
Yeah. So like you said it jokingly, but you're serious, man. The social media has fucked us.
Yeah.
Period.
Very much.
It's fucked us so bad. You said it differently. She said everybody on Instagram fucked. She was joking, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
And you know, she was playing, but she was serious. Yeah. It really fucks you. Yeah. You know, because you keep up. You're trying to keep up. And it's hard to keep up when you ain't got no money in your pocket, when you don't have your own mind, when you're constantly looking for influencers to be your God, your savior, to be your goals for fucking life. Like, when the hell have we ever worshiped the internet so much? My mind is always going, what? I'll wake up in the middle of the night and not even pray. I used to wake up and pray in the middle of the night. So God, I'm like, "God, please put me back to sleep." You know what I mean? You know, not for good, but put me back to sleep. I'll check Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. Like it's like a thing, yo. I'm telling you, it'll suck you.
It's something there.
And it will control you. Like, you could be talking about something and then you go on your phone and you'll see it pop up on your phone.
That's the feds.
You know, that's the feds. It's the mic and all
feds
that. But it'll draw you in. Like, damn, how did this happen? How did this happen? And you not even know it. You know, they're drawing you in.
It's something there.
It's very hypnotizing. If you ask
it's hypnotizing.
Me. You know, so that's
imagine
one
the
thing.
children.
But Jessica, you know, before we go on, I did want to mention something to you, to you specifically, because I do want you to understand this, notice this, and move forward from this. I do have conversations with Ashton. Yeah. About my mom and stuff like that. Good. He's 10. So like him asking, "Are you okay?" He does. Yeah. Feel like he's your protector. Yeah. It's just you and him most of the time. So like, sometimes it may get annoying because he does the same thing with me. But it's like, as your son, knowing his dad was his age and went through traumatic.
At 10.
Yeah. So it's like he's not me at 10, but that's why I always hard on you.
Yeah.
He's 10. It's like I told you, I was scared for him to turn 10.
Yeah.
You know, you wasn't 26, you was 30, but it's like my son knows. So like when he's asking you those things like that, he just, you know, he feel like he should protect it. No, he should not, because you're his protector. We're his protectors. He should live. And that's why even now, like, not working a lot, like, I feel like with my oldest, my 10-year-old, I'm more direct with him because I just want to see in him that I couldn't get to see in myself when I was 10 because mom not left me on purpose, but left me. So it's like, you know, me personally, I be wanting you sometimes, and life is crazy right now. But I just be wanting you to be there because I don't want him to ever look up and be like, when I was 10, my dad told me his mom died, but my mom was here and, you know, this, and that. He's my child. But I also try to get him to understand, like, you know, that's your mom.
Yeah.
You're privileged. You have your mom. Not protect your mom, but love your mom.
Yeah.
And that's honestly, you know, just you know, response to what you say. You know, I know paying for shit ain't everything. You know, I literally be crying sometimes, don't I? Because sometimes I feel like I'm not enough. It's not even my money. It's just that I'm not enough for your son.
Yeah.
You know,
privilege.
And I say, yeah,
I pick up.
But that's the thing, though.
A lot of moms
you
don't
know,
have that.
a lot of times I just can't be there. It's not even that I've cut shows short. I've declined offers and stuff like that so I can be with him. It's like, but this is my livelihood. I didn't even choose this. This chose me.
It's conversation.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to take him with me when I can, which is really only the summer because I work during the week and weekends. It's like that shit is the hardest shit for me.
Is. And a cheat sheet will be just conversations because why? Because now he's older, he's verbal. He send you essays. He send me one-word answers. You know, like with mom, you on a roll, you working. You have to just understand. So he's used to dad, all right, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna get back to you. Mom is gone a little bit more. Just like a couple years ago when you did the Wild Out, you was gone for a long time. Shit, I missed you. So I know my son missed you. So it's like just more conversations that, okay, Ash, how do you feel? Like mom is working. So that he don't build that anger up to say, oh, my mom wasn't fucking there. All she did was pay. You have to talk to your children, like Prince said before with his mom and about how what he was going to do, not school-wise, but other way. Just talk to him. Because why? With you can talk to him more than I can talk to him. I can't get what you can get out of him. I get text messages, one word. You get essays. Essays meaning not essays, BCRs, brief constructive responses. So it's basically like, mom gone, but I'll make it up, I'll do this, bop. But it's like, even when you give him promises, you just have to stand on them. But me personally with him, he'll take promises in the future. You just have to stand on. You're gone.
Yeah.
And I know it's bothering you, Bob, because me and you are not in the same household. And I tell every parent that, even my other children, bro, it's harder now. Even with Bryson, it's harder because we're not in the same household to parent together. Ashton lived 3 different lives. Grandparent, mommy, dad. I don't tolerate shit. You know that. I'm fun, but I don't tolerate anything. So with you being gone so much, it's just basically like this conversation. Take him out to eat. You know, even now, I don't give him lamb chops and steak no more because why? Mom gave him a dot. That's me standing on what the fuck mom say, not going against what mom say. I wish a lot of other parents would have that and that. They're co-parenting because then the world probably would be better. But I will never go against what you say and vice versa. Because when you're not together, it's harder for the child. What I'm saying, just conversations, man, it's communication. You're gone. He need to understand that. You ain't gone being just not being in his life. He need to understand mommy is working. Mommy has a different job than dad. Mommy is an entrepreneur. Dad is a working man. Dad is able to punch a clock, know what time you're gonna get off, and know what time to prepare to get his son. Mom don't know that. Mom gotta catch flights, hoping that the flight don't get delayed. Mom got to book flights hoping that she ain't got to catch a red eye. Mom caught a red eye thinking that Ash had this, but it was canceled. You need to know, you need to understand all of that. You know? And he's never going to, you feel, I know what you feel, I know your face. He's feeling like that because he's my child. He acts like his dad. He does.
And all of those points are very, very, very valid points. And I understand completely. But I've been Ashton in that point. My mom was a single parent. As technically Jessica would, is a single parent. You are married. A single, right?
Yeah,
she's
correct.
You in your son life,
Since
but y'all not married.
Yes,
so it's like,
yes,
and,
I get it.
And the problem is that my mom was a single parent. She had a relationship. Her time with her man was a time with her man, but my mom worked. My mom thought that buying me shoes when she worked and buying me this and buying me that was equivalent to the love that I wanted, when honestly, my mom could have kept all of that shit. And she could have kept the shoes, she could have kept the clothes, we could have lived in a goddamn shoebox. Mm-hmm. All I wanted was generally was just time and love with my mom. It seemed like that the only time that, and don't misconstrue what I'm saying. My mother was a very loving mother, but I was a kid, so I was ignorant to a lot of things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it seemed like for me, the only love that I got or attention that I got from my mom was if I pissed my mom off. And these are things that I noticed that Ashton does. When me and Ashton are together and it's me and him on Uncle Time, Ashton is cool. Ashton don't bother me. Cool. He be like, I'm hungry. We get something to eat. He get in his phone, he chilling. Jessica come around, and these are things that I noticed from being on the road. Jessica come around, he's gonna agitate his mom because he wants his mom attention. We can be driving in the car and it can be silent. As soon as me and Jessica get in a conversation, a deep conversation about something, Ash will yell out, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." And it's because it's just a kid's reaction of wanting that attention from their mom. Dads are cool. Dads are amazing. But the love, as a boy, the love, and you can relate for the time that you had, the love of a mother can never be reciprocated from anybody else. Not from a grandmother, not from a great-grandmother, not from a grandfather, not from a father. The love of a mother is unreciprocatable. And it may not be a word, but I don't give a fuck. It's unreciprocatable. So it's like, what do I have to do to get my mom's attention? Okay, she buys me V-Bucks. Cool. I can text my mom and ask my mom something. I know she working. She may not respond right away. Now let me get under her skin, because even if she isn't responding while I'm trying to be nice to it, she's gonna respond if I get on her nerves, whether she's cussing me out or not, or whatever it is. I'm getting attention from my mom. Yeah. And this is what I'm yawning for. This is what I want. I want this fucking attention from my mom, whether it's good attention or from bad attention. My mother used to whoop my ass when I used to do bad shit.
I had to take the belt out.
And I've been there. And I love that shit, because this was attention from my mom, because my mom worked 16-hour shifts. I was 12 years old putting myself on the fucking bus, taking myself off the bus, not even seeing my mother during the week, because my mother was providing an actual fucking household for us to live in, so we wouldn't have to be in a shelter or living in fucked up places. But as a kid, I didn't understand that shit. Mm-hmm. I wanted my mom. We could have been, like I said, we could have been living in the shoebox. I just wanted my mom. So as a kid, you don't understand that shit. And that's why I say I have been Ash. That's why me and Ash get along so cool, because it's like, bro, I understand what's going on. Like, his face be just broken up. And it's not even because he's literally mad at something. It's that he knows that this is how I can get my mom's attention. My mom is going, and she pays him very much attention all the time. When Jess is an amazing fucking mother. I watch her juggle shit. Like, I don't know too many celebrities that will actually bring their kid. We are actually on tour right now. And she will, we had walkthroughs and all that shit. And she will make a way to make sure, paying nannies to come on a roll with us to watch Ash when we doing walkthroughs. Extra expensive just to have Ash with her.
Catching red eyes.
You get what I'm saying? I mean, all of this shit. I watched her get on the phone with London. Like, London, my son has a game on Sunday. I got to get the fuck back. Get back. And then the coach put in there, like, oh, the game canceled. It's too hot outside. Now, Jessica pissed off. Like, I see all of this.
I was mad as shit, bro.
I see all of this. So it's like, I understand every aspect. I understand your aspect as a dad, and I commend you as a dad. Because I relate to Ash, but I ain't have a dad like that.
I just think
you get what I'm saying? I fuck with that.
I try to pick up, like me, when he was born, bro, I was a nurturer.
Yeah, so and you still are.
With Jessica and the predicament she in, I love it. And I just feel like, I tell all moms, I tell all my friends, bro, I'm jealous of y'all because I wish I had that then. I just wish that we could have made it work. Cause my baby, that's my baby. People say that's my favorite child. All my kids, same love, but it's like, that's my baby. He's 10. My baby, man. He made me a man. And it's like, we didn't know these times would happen, or we probably would have all prepared, what? We need to do this or make this work, or whatever the case may be, so that our child can, So it's like, sometimes I go through that emotion phase too. People like, oh, get back with your baby mom. Why? Just she's a celebrity now. I just don't want my kid to grow up and also just feel like rebellious of his mom and his dad because we didn't do something out of love and nurture. Fuck the money. He been getting all that. And that's where I'm at right now because he act out in school not because of money.
Right.
Attention. He wants attention.
He act out in school.
It is the attention.
And that hurts
He wants
me.
attention.
He wants attention and he have all women teachers.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be honest about that, though. He loves every fucking teacher that he's ever had. This is the thing. All right. So, all right. How we grew up versus how we raising our kids.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to agree to a certain extent. We weren't allowed to have a personality. We weren't allowed to do too much. We let our kids get away with far much than we were ever able to get away with. Like, I couldn't ask my mother why. That was like a forbidden word in the black home, right?
I had a lot of fat lips.
Why? No, we can't I can't ask why.
A lot of fat lips.
And that's only because you do what I say. I'm your fucking authority. I'm your mother. I'm your father. You do what I say. Not because they were just, so militant and so, no, that's how they were taught. And it was even worse when they were younger.
Yeah.
They got the switch.
Everything is, they got the switches and they got the, the branches. And then before that, it was whips and it was, so it wasn't.
Slavery.
Listen, all of that shit, it gets different. It changes. I was there too with, no, you get what I eat. I want McDonald's. You got McDonald's money? You know what I mean? No, you gonna eat something in that house. That, I love that too. Look at how we turned out. We ain't as fucked up as we like to think we are.
Absolutely not.
We're all good parents.
Absolutely.
I tell her that all the time. You're a good fucking parent. Why are you beating yourself up? I'm a good fucking parent. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
I said that.
I talk to my son. I have conversations with him. I take him when he can come. I try to get through to him. It's my son.
Yeah. Yeah. We all struggle with parenting.
We do what we can.
We really do.
We do what we can. You do what you can. You got 4, you do what you can.
Yeah. But.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one thing about it is our kids still all their own people too. Some shit he don't get from you. Some shit he don't get from me. He's gonna develop that.
Yeah.
Your son ain't
Ashton literally was always mouthy his whole life.
Mouthy.
Before she was famous, he was still like kind of the same kid.
I wasn't like that.
Remember that shit? Like
I was never able to do that with my mother.
Shit.
You would try, but your mother will whoop your ass, wrong.
Ashton always been like kind of.
You still have to give a kid their own props of developing who they gonna be.
We gotta stop taking it on.
It's not just me and you.
Yeah.
It's not just you and your.
Because you know how I feel.
God gonna have his own fucking person inside of him.
My ass whipped in church.
Yeah, they get things from us. but they are themselves.
Yes.
All right?
I think that's what we forget.
And that's what we forget as fucking parents.
We think it's
times
us.
evolve and parenting evolves and even being a child evolves.
When they say it's no manual.
Too. It's no manual.
Like, and that's the realest shit I heard about parenting.
And laws evolve.
Everything.
Like you
Everything.
You can't expect a kid.
You can get your ass whipped in
You
school.
can't expect a child.
Now you
Beat the shit out of
can't.
age.
You can just get your ass whipped in shit
But
in
it
school.
is what
You
it
can't
is.
now.
They said teachers used to whoop kids' asses.
The shit.
Teachers.
The fuck?
The
Can you
shit-
believe
the
that?
shit
I believe
Ash did.
because it takes a village, but baby,
It do.
not these days.
The shit Ash did. My lips was on dubs going to school.
I
ain't
wish a
ain't
motherfucking teacher would. But
Not my teachers,
it's
but
different
yeah.
times. And I just want to let you know before we end this episode that I really am fucking trying to be still a regular mom while being a celebrity mom.
I just hate the way he treats you, man. I know.
I know that
Only
too.
can try.
Hopefully
You only can try.
that gets better
Only can try.
and shit.
My son lying right now to a babysitter saying he got COVID. He said he can't stop coughing. I called him and said I was gonna call his daddy. He said, I was just playing. You coughed for 2 hours with my niece because you wanted attention?
Because he didn't want to fucking be where he wanted the attention from his mother. He
acted like he had COVID.
He wants
He's
to
5.
be around her.
He's
I let him
5
be
years
all
old.
alone. I walked off.
But who put COVID in his head like that?
It was my
Oh, you. And just like that, we're going to end this episode. This was a very emotional episode. I didn't know my baby daddy was going to have me like that. I shuts the fuck down. I don't like to be on here motherfucker crying and shit like that. I don't like to be feeling like that. But this was a very vulnerable episode. And it's okay for men, for women, and the others to be vulnerable. We fucking people. We're...
Who are the others?
I mean, it could be aliens.
At this point, everyone's
got
identifying with something, so we're just trying to be
we got
respectful.
monkeys
You
and
know,
shit
we
like
got
that.
theys,
I'm
we
about to
got
say, what
thems,
in
we
the
got
Lil Uzi?
we have other people that don't go by woman and man. We have
Yeah.
they. So they,
Them,
me.
us.
What's your name?
That cup went down.
So you know what? We're gonna end this episode. Tune in
fuck
each
is
and
your
every
name?
Wednesday at
For
7
real.
p.m. The home is YouTube. Make sure you catch us.
7
Me and my
p.m.
crazy ass family.